I use a Samsung front loader. If you have a top loader, completely disregard what I'm going to say, because top loaders are a lot easier to use because they use more water. But if you have a front loader, it's a little bit tricky because they are more efficient and use less water. You have to trick it to bringing in more water, especially hot water. Use as much hot water as you can. So in order to trick your front loader, you get 2 large towels, soak them completely with water, and then throw them in there, and that tricks the washer into thinking there's more in it when there's not, therefore bringing in more water. It's worked for me, it's worked for a lot of other bloggers I've been talking with, so that's just a nice little trick to use. What do I use for soap? I use Charlie's soap laundry powder. After a lot of different detergents, I've used store brand stuff, I've used other, I guess, fancy detergents. This has worked the best. It doesn't leave a scent at all, no flowery, fresh scents. It just smells clean, I guess. You don't smell anything really, and that's what your goal is. You don't want to smell anything on your cloth diapers. And the manufacturers are pretty picky. You will void your warranty if you just are careless in what you wash your diapers in, because eventually your diapers will wear out if you don't wash them in the right detergent. So just be careful in what you're washing your diapers in. I do recommend this. I got a lot of reviews on Amazon. A lot of other cloth diaper folks like to use it too. And I find that this leaves my diapers the cleanest out of everything else that I've used. And I haven't had to wash my diapers on extra cycles just because this saves a lot of time. And then I put about a tablespoon worth of Rock and Green Funk Rock each time I wash my diapers. Even though this is really meant for once a month stripping, I just like the preventative measure of putting in a little bit each time I wash my diapers, and I think that really helps. Peace of mind, I guess. So I really recommend that, especially if your kids' pee really, really smells, or if you run out of time and you leave your diapers an extra day or two to clean. This really helps in getting that smell out. I do wash my diapers every other day just to prevent that strong smell from developing, so that's something else I suggest. And then about once or twice a month I use bleach. I called the Bum Genius manufacturer myself, and they did recommend this, and I've found that once I've started using this bleach, I use about 1/4 of a cup once or twice a month, and that makes a big difference as well. Your diapers don't smell like bleach, they're clean, and that's a great thing to smell when you're done with your cloth diapers. Do the smell test when you're done washing your diapers. If they don't have a smell, then they are clean. So when they're done washing, I put the cloth bags, I put the cloth wipes, and the inserts into the dryer. But the diapers themselves, they need to be line dried. These are the free times. They take about overnight to dry. And these down here are the 4.0s. These do not take very long to dry at all because there's really nothing to them. The inserts are in the dryer, so that takes about an hour to dry. So those are going to be really quick to use. All you have to do is just stuff the inserts in there before putting them on your baby. So this is the method that I use for drying. I know a lot of people like to line dry them outside because that helps with getting stains out. I'm just not able to do that right now, and I've just found that this saves up on a lot of space by using this and by hanging them up by hangers right up here. It's been the easiest method and the cheapest method for us. Process of deep cleaning your cloth diapers, and everybody has their own way of doing it. I found that this process works best for me. What you see here are all of my cloth diapers soaking in very hot water. This tub was actually more full, but the diapers have already soaked up a lot of that water. So they've first been cleaned in the washer on my normal routine, and then I put them in the tub. Make sure everything's clean first. This includes all my wet bags, cloth wipes, everything. Just throw those in here, pour in some hot water, and let it soak for about an hour or two. And then I'll put in more hot water. I've actually had to adjust my water heater temperature of the house to get more hot water. I found that I just don't get hot enough water. So, and I know a few other people have had to do that too. So if you find that your cloth diapers are just not getting clean enough, try doing that. Just bump it up a few degrees. It makes a world of difference. And sometimes I'll even boil some hot water in a few pots and then pour that in there as well, just to make it really, really hot. And then I'll pour in about a quarter of a cup of Rock and Green Funk Rock. And then I'll let it soak overnight, ideally. Sometimes when I'm in a pinch, I'll let it soak for about 2 to 4 hours. And then I'll wash them again. And I do notice a difference of letting them soak overnight versus just a few hours. So soak them overnight if you can. And then the next morning, I drain them out. And then I put them in the washer and I run them on a few more hot cycles. And then by the time you're done with the whole stripping process, your diapers will be cleaner. They will be soaking up a lot more and they won't smell like pee. And that's probably the best part about stripping your diapers.